Welcome back to Drive On, Mama. Today is Thursday, December 23rd of 2021, and we are starting in the afternoon today. It is currently 4:07 p.m. Just picked up my first order, and if it wasn't for the amount of time that I waited, I probably would have bypassed it. It is for $4.58 for 1.4 miles going to Chick-fil-A. I'm about a quarter of a mile away from Chick-fil-A on the avenue, and I've been down here since 3:45 and nothing. So yeah, it's a slow start, but we're gonna keep it moving. Let's go. Just picked up our second order of the day, DoorDash, not UberEats, $6.25, going 2.4 miles, but I was a mile from the McDonald's when I got the order, so let's go. Okay, the time is now 5:13 p.m. It is still very slow. Accepted a Uber Eats order and then denied it. It was a batch, $12.60 for 5.5 miles. But before I got to the pickup location, I got a $7.75 from Burger King, 1.8 miles from DoorDash. Just finished a DoorDash. It was supposed to be $6.75 for Angelico's Pizza, going, I believe, 1.5 miles from Angelico's. And it turned out hidden tip $14.75. So I denied those two Uber Eats, and I'm going to get the DoorDash now. Now it's 5:13. Okay, you might have seen the screenshot that they offered me DoorDash a stack, an additional $10.75 for an additional 4.9 miles. But as I've said before, you can go almost the span of all of Washington, D.C. in about 5 miles. So that 5 miles was not going to be 5 minutes or 10 minutes more. We're talking about at least 20 minutes with the traffic that's out there now. So I decided to decline it and stay within the area. No more than 2 miles and change. Okay, just accepted our next order, $12.04, going a total of 5.7 miles. But these miles are going to Bethesda, which has regular streets. Excuse me, eating my sandwich. Regular streets and not DC, every block a red light. So we're gonna go get this $12. Okay, we didn't even make it back to the avenue. It is now 6:08 p.m. Accepted a DoorDash order, $9.75, going to a new pizza place I've never been. Let's look at the name of it. Okay, so I picked up the order from Pete's New Haven style a pizza, and I'm on my way. It's 2.3 miles to the customer's home and 9 minutes according to the GPS. Now, as I was getting to the car, they sent me an add-on for an additional $9.50, going an additional 2.9 miles. But you have to keep in mind, it's 2.9 miles from that first drop-off, not 2.9 miles from the store. So essentially, I was able to make out a landmark. They would want me to drop it off close to Howard University. And if you are familiar with DC, you know that that is nowhere close to Wisconsin Avenue, where I'm picking up the pizza in the upper Northwest. That would have taken me probably an additional 10 to 13 minutes and put me about 20 to 25 minutes away from back on Wisconsin, where I want to be. So you have to be careful with the add-ons. Open up that map, take your time, and see if the dollar amount is worth putting you out of your zone, out of your area, and if there are any stores around there you want to pick up from. Not that they don't have food stores in that area, because they do, but the amount of declines you will have to do to get one worth it, it's not worth the additional time, aggravation, the pausing that will happen, etc. Just some tips. Okay, 6:31, that drop-off is complete, and we are on our way back to the avenue. And instead of it being the $9.75 that they quoted, it was a hidden tip, so we have $11.25. Yay! Okay, as you can see, I'm sitting right outside of Crisp and Juicy. It is 6:40, just got our next order, $6.38, going 2.3 miles. Let's get it. Okay, we are back. It is 6:58. After accepting that order, I received another one at the same time, going, I think, 2.4 miles in total, but they were going in the same direction, so I just dropped off the DoorDash order, and now I'm dropping off my Uber Eats. But it has to be late at night. You have to know your neighborhood. I'm not delaying either person. Both orders was ready when I got there. Gotta earn this money. Okay, we just accepted $10.39, going a total of 4 miles to Shanghai Kitchen. We're going. Okay, we just accepted our next order to Shanghai Lounge. It is a batch order. Both orders are here for $10.39 for a total of 4.0 miles in total. And they're decorated for the holidays. Let's go. Okay, I was driving and I thought this said a batch delivery for $10 and change going 2-point-something miles from 7-Eleven. But I get here and I only see one. Let's see if somebody canceled or it's really $10 for 2 miles. Okay, it is now 8:28. We just picked up an order for a customer at Chipotle going 1.4 miles for $6.56. Let's go. Okay, the time is now 8:51. We made a little pit stop after our last delivery to go to Target to look for some silver garland. We recently moved at the end of summer, bought over the bag of Christmas tree ornaments and things, but cannot find it, or it is missing, moving people, I don't know. But we needed some silver garland and they had none, nor tinsel, so, well, we're back on the grind now. We're picking up District Taco, 1.7 miles for $6 and I believe 56 cents. Let's go. Okay, it is now 9:17 p.m. We are back at McDonald's for our next order. It is $5.97 going 0.8 miles or 0.7 miles, less than a mile from here. Back on the Ave, 9:31, less than 5 minutes. We got a DoorDash, $6.25 for also 0.9 miles, less than a mile away. Okay, just accepted an order for $6.75 for 2.6 miles. And it's a little high, but I looked at the map. This is on DoorDash. Looked at the map, and it's mostly along Wisconsin Avenue. And I'm picking up from Surfside Tacos. Let's go. Okay, we are back at McDonald's after dropping off our Surfside Tacos. And this is for 1.6 miles, $5.75. Doing a lot of denying tonight. The people over here are definitely not in the Christmas spirit. But we're gonna keep it moving. Okay, the time is now 10:53. Dropped off that McDonald's for DoorDash, and now we are taking, or have taken, an Uber Eats, $12.44, 2 stops, for a total of 4.2 miles. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, it is now about 12:30. We just accepted our last orders for the night. It is. No, it's just one order. One order from Pizza Bowlies going to Silver Spring. It's, I believe, 6.3 miles, but Silver Spring is closer to my house, and this is the end of the night. So this is our last batch. Right now, we did 65 on DoorDash for today, and as of right now, we're at 105 on Uber Eats, but I will give you the final calculation because you know they have up to 1 hour to add the tip. So I'll give you the grand total, but that was another day on the Drive On Mama channel. And if you want some more tips and ways that you can make some money driving food for people, like, subscribe, and share. Drive On Mama. Coming back with this add-on, I'm still on my way to the last drop-off from Pizza Bowlies, but I just wanted to encourage you, no matter how long you've been doing this, to check the customer's order while you're in the restaurant. That Pizza Bowlies is one of the only places that stay open till 2 o'clock on weeknights. And the order before that one, it was a double order from DoorDash. And it just so happened the first drop off was about 1.1 miles away, and the second drop off, I didn't know what the address was because they don't show you the second address yet. As I'm dropping off the first order, they call me, the restaurant calls me to say, oh, we're sorry, we forgot the 2-liter soda and the cake for the customer Anna. Now, what if it wasn't too close pickups and drop-offs? Then I'm taking the customer an order that's missing items. If I choose not to go back and get it, I am one of the people that they see on a regular basis. So if I refused and told them, no, I'm not coming back to get it, they can also request that I not be allowed to pick up at their restaurant, which would definitely hinder my ability to make money after 10 o'clock when all of the other stores close. Because essentially you have Pizza Bowlies, McDonald's, and Papa John's that are open late. Unless you want to go further down into another area, which puts me farther away from my home. So if I had have checked the customer's order before I left, I would have known and been able to catch it and not cost myself any time. Thankfully, the second customer's address, I had to basically pass by that way anyway. That's another reason why I like to take short orders. That was a double stack for 4 miles in total, so it wasn't that big a deal, and it was at night. But always check the customer items and ask the restaurant if you think, hey, this might be a little light. I saw it was 4 items, but I'm thinking, okay, but maybe it's marinara sauces or something like that. No, it was a 2-liter soda and a piece of chocolate cake. I should have checked. So that's another tip from Drive On, Mama. Have a good night. So this restaurant is called Pete's New Haven Style a Pizza. See it? No, you can't see it because of the glare. But it's a funny name. Okay, it is now 10:08. We dropped off that McDonald's from DoorDash for $6.25 and no, $6.75. It did turn out to be the $6.75, I believe. And now we picked up a Z-Burger from UberEats. $6.61 for 1.9 miles in total. Let's go get them burgers. 9:26, now 7, all dropped off, less than a mile. I wish they all would be so simple. Okay, our Burger King is dropped off and we're on to the next. Some beautiful homes. So this is a good chunk of that 5 miles going from DC to Bethesda.